The New York Times this morning has a powerful, albeit unintended, juxtaposition this morning. On the one hand, it reports that China's trade surplus has gone past $1 trillion in the 11 months of 2025 until November. This comes in the face of President Donald Trump imposing massive tariffs on China. Keith Bradshaw report from Beijing that China's 111.68 billion trade surplus in November alone was its third largest ever in a single month. The overall surplus through the first 11 months of the year is up 21.7% from the same period last year. This is a direct consequence of the US tariffs as China has pursued global markets even more aggressively. Juxtaposing this is the Times editorial that says America's global dominance is fading and rivals such as China have noticed and are building up to defeat the US. War games carried out by the Pentagon vis-a-vis China in the context of Taiwan always end up in America's defeat. According to the Times, a comprehensive review of the US military power prepared by the Pentagon's Office of Net Assessment says, and I quote now, shows something more worrying than the potential outcome of a war over Taiwan. It shows the Pentagon's over-reliance on expensive, vulnerable weapons as adversaries feel cheap, technologically advanced ones. And it traces a decades-long decline in America's ability to win a long war with a major power, unquote. Of course, war games can always go wrong, but the trends seem clear. America is burdened by legacy military wear, while China is developing more efficient and cheaper new technologies. It is in this context that the editorial has an oblique reference to the military-industrial complex. It says, and I quote now, an entrenched oligopoly of 5 large defense contractors, down from 51% in the early 1990s, has an interest in selling the Pentagon ever costlier evolutions of the same ships, planes, and missiles. There is a very significant lesson here for India, China's immediate and biggest neighbor.